Hello, it's me again after all these years, but I felt I had to post this video to help all the people out there that are going through the same as me, and I can tell you a little bit about what I've been through and what hurdles I've had to overcome, and hopefully it will help somebody and give you a bit of guidance on helping you get gastric surgery on the NHS. So it's mainly based for people in the UK, but anybody, if it can give you that little bit of kick to get going, then do it. Because I mean, I ate more, more than anybody would ever eat. I've been a baker all my life, so it was just around me 24 hours a day. And I went to the NHS, as you see on the other videos I've posted, to say I wanted gastric surgery, but not knowing then what I know now, that I thought you'd literally go to the doctors, he'd say, yes, you're fat, you're overweight, you've tried that, you go for surgery. It's not like that. I was under the doctor for around about 18 months because the referral system had been closed because there were so many people. I mean, I'm from Gloucestershire, and I think there was 18,500 people on the waiting list. That's not for surgery, that's just to get onto the specialist weight management course. Anyway, I got onto that, but I'd already been lost weight, as you can see in the previous videos, for a good 15-16 months, and it was just struggling. That's why I'd gone there in the first place. So of course, when I got onto the specialist weight management service that need to monitor you for another year, so you're not going to go on there and they're just going to give you an operation straight away. You have another year's monitoring, and you've got to monitor, show that you're losing weight or eating sensibly. And I was thinking, well, this is 2.5 years. If I could have done 2.5 years on my own, I wouldn't have been here in the first place. And I argued. Sorry about that. I argued until I was blue in the face, but they still maintain, and you're not going to go in there and win the arguments. You have got to show them you will lose weight, and they don't want you to lose weight rapidly. You've got to show you can lose weight over a sustained period, and then I kept putting a bit of weight on, and it was just not working, and it got to Christmas last year, and I'd had to sign a contract with them then that said if I didn't start losing weight in the next 6 months, that they'd, I'd be let go from the specialist weight management team. And it was around Christmas last year, so I thought, because it's still something I want to do, and it's, I want to change my life. And I'd eaten a lot up till Christmas and things weren't going right, but I thought, no, after Christmas, if I can start to lose weight again, and it shows that over Christmas you've lost weight. And I think I went back there and my weight was actually, I hadn't put any weight on, so that again gave me the kickstart to keep going and keep going. And then eventually in June this year, so that's 2013, I was signed over from the specialist weight management team to the surgical team, and I met the surgeon that's going to do the surgery for me. And again, I thought it was going to be, you talk to each other about, I want the gastric sleeve, and he would say, well, actually, I think this is better for you. No, you go in there and you say what you want, and he's not going to tell you otherwise. So you want a gastric sleeve, you will get a gastric sleeve. You want the gastric bypass, he will do that. So it's your choice, and he makes that clear that it's your choice. Then another little thing I was a bit unprepared for. At that stage they do I think it's an MRSA swab. So again, rather undignified, you're lifting rolls of fat up, and they're taking swabs to make sure you haven't got MRSA before when you go into hospital. And then it went quiet again from the 25th of June up until, what was it, the 28th of August. I think I had a lot of letters come through. And it was 3 letters to see the dietitian, and 1 letter, it said general surgery, but that was for the 14th of November. And I thought, no, because when you see, the one thing that is the same across the board is once you see the surgeon, he has then got 18 weeks to perform the operation. So I thought, well, that's way out. But then afterwards, 2 appointments came through, and I have now got my surgery date, which is the 9th of October. And people have said to me, oh, you know, because again, I don't usually tell people, but I thought I've got to be different in my life this time. So I've told my family and I've told everybody, you know, I'm going in for surgery. And they said, oh, are you excited? Are you worried? And I said, I'm none of those yet, because I know I've now got to, I've got an appointment on the 9th of September, and I've got to go on the liquid diet for a month, which I'm not looking forward to at all. So I've got to get that out of the way before even worrying about surgery. And I believe it's 2 weeks of, I suppose you call them normal liquids, and then it's a certain, whether it's a week or 2 weeks, I'm unsure still, of going on to clear liquids, which is going to be, I know it's getting you prepared for afterwards, because you can only have liquids afterwards. But like I said, that's what I wanted to say in this video, just to say it's not, you've got to show you can lose weight, otherwise they're not going to give you the operation. You can understand why they do it, you know, because again, I have changed my eating habits. If I go off the rails now, which you will do, it's not the same as what it was before. So if you're just starting on this journey, keep going, because you will get there in the end. And like I said, my surgery date is the 9th of October, and I won't make a video now until afterwards, because again, I don't know what to expect. I don't know, you know, you can see, and again with YouTube, you can see years of work by people condensed into 2 minutes, and it all seems very easy, and it's not very easy, because you're the ones doing it, you know, on a daily basis. So, but keep looking to YouTube for inspiration, because it does help. There's people out there that have been through it, and like I said, I'm going through it now. And if I can help anybody in any way, that's what I will do. But it's not easy. Keep at it. You know, you are just one of hundreds of, you know, thousands of people that want this done. So keep at it, and you will get there in the end, because I've got there. You know, I've got my date now, and I will post another video afterwards. And thank you all again for your support. And if I can support you in any way, just mail me and I will get in touch. Thanks then.